Hey guys, I'm Esthetician Trish McCarty, and today I'm going to talk about how I cleared up my Maskne. Now, this might be challenging for everyone just because your skin is unique to you. It may react differently to the products that I use, and you may not be able to get out of wearing the medical grade mask. These have caused so much drama for me. I have many patients who have had issues with them. I was hopeful that I could find one that worked better for me. I have tried so many medical grade masks between my job, between ordering my own with my own money from Amazon and different places. The thing that has worked best for me has been a cloth mask because you can wash it in unscented detergent like 7th generation. That is what I like to use. Myself and my daughter have extremely sensitive skin. We get eczema really easily, and that detergent works very well for us. So of course, if I can wash a face mask in that and not have perfume and who knows what else they put in these, like this blue dye that I don't care if it's blue or not. Why did you need to do that? Dyes can really affect some people's skin when they're super sensitive. So I had just this terrible Maskne going on. You can still see I have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation that I am still clearing up. Been a pain, it's been embarrassing, it's been painful, it's been annoying. And let me get real close. You can see I even get rashy on my nose, which I don't know if you can tell. That wasn't consistent. I could take a mask from the exact same box of mask, do completely fine one day, the next day have a terrible irritation like a eczema rash, definitely contact dermatitis of some degree. And as you can see in those pictures, I even had skin flaking. The crazy part for me is that sometimes it presents on this side and not the other, or the opposite, vice versa. So it's been really weird for me. So it makes me think, is it something on the mask that happened at the manufacturer? Is it just laying and rubbing on my skin more for some reason? I don't know. But here's how I cleared up my Maskne personally. And I was asked this question by a subscriber, April, and her sister wanted to know. So thank you for that question. I thought it would be an educational video to post and help you all, plus it would maybe help other people. So first, I went on vacation recently, so I did not have to wear the medical grade mask. And I was able to wear a cloth mask if I went to the store, for example. And I did completely fine with a cloth mask, because at first I thought maybe it's just the fact that something is sitting on my skin for hours. But I've been testing that out this week, and I've had this on underneath my medical mask, even though it feels pretty annoying just because it's pretty hot. I did not have problems doing that, other than I couldn't breathe as easily, obviously, because I had 2 masks on. But having this on created a barrier from this one. So just an FYI, that might be a good tip for medical workers who are watching this. So I first use the Avène cleansing foam morning and nighttime. Well, the same morning and night with 2 slight differences. I then put on the Marshall Ultra-hydrating Serum. I do this because it's nice to plump up your skin. It keeps dry, dehydrated skin hydrated. Now, I get more oily on my chin and my nose, but honestly, even when you have oily skin, you do need to keep it hydrated to some degree. Now, you don't want a really thick moisturizer if you have extremely oily skin, but you do need to be hydrating to some degree, because if you deplete the skin of enough oil or sebum, then the skin can actually backfire and produce more oil, causing more breakouts. So fun fact there. So I use that morning and night. I even bring it around my eyes because it does, like I said, help plump, and it does help fine lines and wrinkles. So thank you for that. So then in the morning, I was also using the Avène Skin Recovery Cream. This stuff is amazing. Highly recommend it for anyone who has irritated, dry, itchy, just redness in their skin. This stuff is, I swear by it, it's a miracle. It's great for people with rosacea. It's great for people with sensitive skin as a moisturizer. This retails for $35 here in our office. Forgot to mention, this is $20 for the cleanser, and for this hydrating serum, a very little goes a long way, so don't get scared. It is $87, but you do get a lot, and like I said, a little goes a very long way. This should last you a few months before you have to buy more, even using it twice a day. When someone comes in and they're like, oh my gosh, I have rosacea or I have redness, my skin's irritated, I'm like, I got just the product for you, Avène Skin Recovery Cream. So then generally in the morning time, I also will use EltaMD sunscreen if I'm going to be out and about, driving in my car, if I'm going out in the sun, absolutely wearing sunscreen. While at work, between wearing the mask, I have found that using some type of toner, whether Obagi toner, Thayer's toner, any kind of toner that has witch hazel, that kills bacteria. It balances the pH in your skin. So I would take my mask off. Even when I'm busy seeing patients, I make time. I take an extra minute to just go and wipe this entire area. After wearing it for a good 2 or 3 hours, I take my mask off, I clean the area, and then I reapply my skin recovery cream. Sure, that's annoying taking the time to do that, but it has improved my skin. It's kept me from breaking out as badly when I was just wearing this. It did help, but my skin had broken out for so long and had so much post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation for so long that the one thing that truly helped was I did all the same stuff I did in the morning, minus the sunscreen, because I don't need sunscreen when I go to bed, using the Avène RetrinAL cream. And sometimes if I felt like my skin was getting super dry from using RetrinAL, the Avène Skin Recovery Cream, instead of putting that on first, normally you would put your retinol on first. So if I was getting really dry, I would mix these two together. That way this wasn't so intense, not so strong. And that actually worked the best for my skin. But especially through here, as you can see in those pictures, I had extreme post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is a fancy way of saying I had redness from where pimples came and went. And I even had some pustules, pimples present, and this actually helped reduce those, shrink them and get rid of them and heal that up. So instead of mixing this together, I just went straight RetrinAL all through here the entire time I was on vacation. Now I couldn't really do that as much through here because I'm super sensitive through my mid section of my face. So that's where I would mix these two. If I was having some irritation, I would like to mix those. Now I like to go straight RetrinAL right through here as well, just because our skin does age in those areas. Also like to hit this up on the nasal labia folds, because again, people tend to age there. I wouldn't recommend this for everyone, but I even took a little bit of this by where I would have crow's feet, just so that I got a a stronger treatment in there to prevent and treat any crow's feet. So that's my secret. Mainly these two guys, in my opinion, as well as this really nice cleanser, completely cleared up my maskne. Now obviously I'm still dealing with that post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. If you look super close, I even have some clogged pores that I'm still dealing with, which I always had blackheads anyway, because I tend to be oilier through here, so I can't blame the mask for that. But I never had this issue here where my mask laid until wearing the mask. So that has been my trick. That has helped significantly. I'm going to talk to my boss about just wearing this mask. I don't know if he'll go for it, but at least I've been trying this out, and I know that wearing this as a barrier has prevented me from getting acne. So although it's not extremely comfortable, it does at least help prevent the maskne. At least it has for me. So just try to cleanse the area where your mask sets throughout the day. Make sure to reapply moisturizer, because that will create a barrier between your skin and the mask, and keeping that hydrated is really important, because I do think the mask dries it out, because it's constantly wiping off our natural sebum, our natural oil under the skin. So I hope you found this video helpful. Let us know in the comments down below, what have you used that has completely gotten rid of your maskne? We want to know, because it will help other people who maybe my tips don't work for them. And give this a thumbs up if you found this helpful, share with a friend, subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos. And if you want to buy any of the products mentioned, oh, and I forgot, this is $70. Is what it retails for. Be sure to follow my Instagram and Facebook, same spelling as here, Esthetician Trish McCarty. I post when we have products on sales. We also do free shipping on orders $35 and more. So call 304-691-8910 if you would like to order, and I will try to have all this info down in the description bar below as well. If I went too fast, if I did not answer a question that you have, make sure you ask it below. I'm happy to talk to you. That's what I'm here for. Thanks so much. Bye.